Hello everybody, my name's Christian Smedberg.
I'm Kevin Grimion.
Nice to have you all with us. So today we are live and we're talking about edgebanders, but more specifically, Kevin, what are we going to be covering today?
We're going to do grooving. A groover on the Akura series edgebanders.
Right, and so a grooving unit on an edgebander is in the actual edgebander, so it provides a milling process, but it doesn't require another piece of machinery.
That's right. So it's all-in-one. So a lot of times you're having to take the panel to another tool.
That's right.
You're spending time, possibly damage on the part, and setup time for different things. So it's an all-in-one process.
That's right. And when we're talking about grooving, we're talking about grooving, putting a groove either in the edge of a panel or on the face of a panel.
That's right. That's right. And we can also plunge in and out, or we can go all the way through to the end.
Yep. So yesterday we ran some groove production downstairs at the edgebander, which we'll show you. But you know, before we were able to even run the bander, we had to heat up the glue.
Yep.
Which is normal.
Yep.
But in the GluJet system, we get a lot of questions about glue heat up time.
That's the primary question, is it really approximately 3 minutes? And so we went ahead and put a timer on it.
We took a video.
Just to take this opportunity to, let's time it out and see what it really is.
Right, so we'll show you that video. You know, the GluJet system has actually been around for a while, and in 2014, it won the Challengers Award.
Yep, right there.
Which we have on the desk today. So, and you've probably seen multiple videos. Kevin, you've done a couple different videos on the GluJet system itself.
Yeah, we broke it down quite extensively.
That's right. If you haven't seen any of the detailed GluJet videos, look back in the video library and you'll be able to find them there. But for right now, let's look at that video that we did yesterday for that glue heat up time.
That's right.
Hey Kevin, so we're at the Lumina Series machine. What are we making today?
Today we're going to do some grooving.
All right, excellent.
First thing I'm going to do is warm up the glue.
All right, great. So just by a press of the button, we have the glue getting warm right now.
That's right. The program is already loaded up from the list of programs. But all we have to do is one button press, activate our glue. A lot of questions are always asked about our heat on demand, how long it takes to heat the glue.
That's right, because the GluJet system, we've talked about it in the past, and a lot of talk about how long does it take to actually heat up glue to get to a point where you're running production.
Right. So we're going to heat up to 200 today because I'm running EVA.
Okay.
So it's about 3.5 minutes.
All right, great.
If I'm doing a PUR, and it's only about 2 minutes.
Now, so EVA is different than PUR in heat up time. Why is that?
Well, the EVA we're going to do about 200 degrees.
Okay.
And PUR, we only have to go to 130 to 140.
Oh, I see. All right. Now, those temperatures, do you have to change that every time you change glue, or can you program it into the machine?
No, we'll have a series of programs, pretty much all the same cuttings, but one set of programs for EVA and another set for PUR.
Ah, great. And you're storing the temperatures in those programs?
Right, all the settings and all the temperatures are there.
Gotcha. Now, Kevin, I see on the screen that there are 2 different temperatures.
Yes.
That we're heating up to. Why is that?
Yeah, we have 2 set points on the machine. The one on the bottom is heating up the glue stick itself.
Okay.
So we need to heat on demand. We have 5 heaters in there, what's called a waffle heater.
Yep.
And as it goes through production, we want to make sure we have ample heat to readily melt the stick as we need it.
Okay.
On top, we only need 1 heater, and this is the heating of the nozzle, where we're actually applying it to the panel.
Oh, okay.
And this is for maintaining accuracy. This is why we have 2 temperatures. They're going to go to the same temperature, but we have 2 set points to make sure we have total accuracy with that.
I see. And one set point's going to heat up faster than the other just because there's less to heat up, right?
Right. There's less on the nozzle, and we have the 5 heaters on the bottom. Like I said, if we're running 25 meters a minute, we need to adequately melt this, which is no problem with 5 heaters.
Right, very good.
Right through.
Now, another benefit of that heat on demand that you were talking about is that we have more control over the consistency of the color of the glue, correct?
Absolutely. We have no issue with color.
So now, why is that?
Because we're only heating up what we need.
Right.
Is one reason why we have a 3-minute heat up time. And then also, as it heats, it's only heating 1 time. And as it's melted, it's not exposed to air. So therefore, the color will remain the same.
I see.
So whether I'm running the white or the brown or the PUR, the color will be exactly what we put in, what's going to come out.
I see. Okay, very good. So that means that if you're changing glue color or even glue type on a Holz-Her machine, changing that out, you're just taking a cartridge out and putting another cartridge back in?
I could, if it's only heated up halfway, let's say half the cartridge, I can simply pull it out, put a different color in. There's a small purge that we do to purge it out. Or there's also the quantity of glue, the meter on the machine will tell me how much of the stick is left. So during production, I might say, well, I can just finish up my small bit of production, put some white glue behind it. When it starts to get, from the meter will tell me when the white stick is nearly there. I can do a small purge, change color, ready to go. So the actual glue meter on your controller is an accurate representation of how much the cartridge you have remaining, so you can better plan your production time. That's right, exactly. I see, very good. So, not to interrupt you, but my machine's hot. I'm ready to go. All right, Kevin, sounds good, thanks.
All right, there we have it. So just about 3.5 minutes. I think that was pretty clear and a pretty good representation of the GluJet heat up time. Now, Kevin, it's not going to be exactly that 3 minutes and 36 seconds or whatever every time, right? That's right. That's right. It's environmental. We're here in the air conditioning, very nice and cool in our building. So especially down there, the Edgebander department. So yeah, we started at 20 degrees Celsius and get there. So if you're in Arizona or the shop is outside, you know, where it's really warm, it's gonna be one thing. If you're in a really cold environment, you might have a few more seconds. Just because you're at a different starting place. You're going to always end up at one temperature, but you might be starting off at a different one. Yeah, and that brings up the point. You know, we did the EVA glue, which was the 200 degrees to sometimes 220, so that also changes it. Sometimes 180. The PUR runs about 140, so obviously a lot faster. So that would be a faster heat up time. Right. But look, it's going to be right around that 3.5 minutes for EVA heat up time, which is a great heat up time. Anyone running a Holz-Her Edgebander will attest to that. If you're not running one, ask someone who is. The heat up time is great, and it's one of many benefits of the GluJet system. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, well, hopefully that sheds some light on the heat up time of the Bander. That's right. Should answer that question of like, what was it really? So we'll time it out. There you go. But our primary focus today is still actually talking about grooving, right? That's right. So we'll get back on track here and talk about the grooving station on the machine. Now, we were down at a Lumina 1598. That was the model that we were running yesterday. That's right. But the grooving station is available on all Acura Banders. On the Acura series, that's right. So which includes the Luminas as well. Yep. So keep that in mind. And real quick, the GluJet system is available on all models, right? That's right. The same GluJet from the larger machine, from the Acura machine, is the same components all the way down the line. So you get the same technology with the same heater, the 5 heaters in the bottom, the one on the nozzle, and the quick heat up time. It's exactly the same on all the machines. So the heat up time, the system, it's consistent. All Holz-Her Banders. So yep, the Holz-Her family. Type family. That's right. That's right. So, all right, getting back to grooving. So, we'll go back to the machine. So, yesterday we ran some production through the machine, took some shots. So, Kevin, let's take a look at that. Yeah, let's look at the video and see the video we shot. Yep. We'll talk our way through it and narrate a little bit for you. So, the glue was hot, ready to go. So, the program was loaded. Get my safety glasses on. Safety first. Always. So once we start the machine and press go, the axis motors are going to move in position. It's going to move the groover, move all the other cutters, give me a green light when it's ready to go, and I'm ready to process the board. So we have the double motor pre-miller. We're going to inject the glue onto the panel. Very good. Press the banding on, cut the front and the back. It's going to trim top and the bottom to profile. In this case, we're also doing corner rounding as well just after. We're going to scrape with the multi-tool, buff it, and then right here you'll see that we're putting a plunge groove into the bottom of the panel here. Yep. We'll see this in slow motion again just to make sure, because it's kind of quick. Yep. So guard opens, plunging in and out, and then comes out, guard closes for safety, and the panel's out the back of the machine. Right. So so if we want to do the horizontal groove.
Right.
Right. There's one pivot right here that we're going to unlock. I'll flip the motor over. I have a nice multi-tool wrench, so I just flip the wrench as well, and it changes direction.
There you go. Looks super easy.
Tighten it in, and now it doesn't have to go 90 degrees. I can go any position between.
Okay. All right.
I can do different angles.
Right.
So I just choose a program for now the horizontal grooving. Again, the axis motors change position, get everything ready to go, and
the machine will tell you when to put that part in by shining that green light.
Right. There's a gate roller that keeps the parts from going in too fast. As soon as it's ready, it'll go up, and it'll tell you when the next part is ready to go. You see it in the background there. So again, the same process of milling, gluing, pressing it on, trimming it. The same way, we just ran the 1 millimeter edge banding. Real easy, very common. Most popular edge banding there is now. And
now we coming up on the grooving
come back
station.
on the grooving, and this plunges in and plunges out.
Very good.
And at this point here, just grabbing the board for you.
So
showing you where there it is.
There you go.
So, yeah. So that was that's grooving in a nutshell.
Yeah, that was grooving. So we did that yesterday. Made some parts, and Kevin, let's talk a little bit about the groove itself, because we talked that yes, the groove angle can be various angles.
Yep.
Now, what about the groove thickness?
Yeah, that just depends on tooling, and we have a tooling specialist here in house, Tracy.
Yep, Tracy is our tooling specialist, so shout out to Tracy, and if anyone's watching wanting a groove that's a certain size, it's just dependent on the blade.
Yeah, it's just tooling there. The position of it is all done with the servo controllers in the machine. So we just tell it the position.
It doesn't have to be in the center of the edge.
Not at all. It can be at the edge or top, the bottom.
Gotcha.
Also, the depth is also controlled the same way.
Right. Now, all of those variables are stored in the program.
That's right.
Right. So you don't have to mechanically adjust that unit except for that angle.
Yeah,
Everything else is in the
just
program.
flipping it up to the angle that you want, and then I had 2 programs, one for vertical, one for horizontal.
Right.
And I was ready to go.
Now, Kevin, this is all great, and maybe there's some folks watching that are like me, and I say, man, this is really cool, but why would anyone want to do this?
Yeah, you did ask me that question. So let's say in the case of these panels here, is for the backer. So after they want to put the backer into the
on the cabinet.
Right,
sure.
Right, so
just
the
slide
nailer's
it
going to be behind. They can just slide it in. It could be a blind groove or a full. In the case of your panels there and the edge band inside, if you were to put 2 of those together, you could actually do like maybe a 5-piece door. Or there's many different applications.
Right, and then the panel would just slide in.
Just slide in there, maybe a partition. It goes inside of an assembly, into an office partition or something. So yeah, there's many different ways, many different reasons for grooving.
And the main benefit of this grooving station specifically is, like you said in the beginning, there is no material handling to a secondary machine. It's done on the Edgebander. The unit is fully integrated in the Edgebander. I think it's great that the operator is really just running a program, and that program is also putting the groove in.
Yeah, very simple, very easy.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how much information the Edgebander programs actually have, because we said in the glue heat up video how the program stores the temperature that the glue has to heat up.
The temperature, the volume of the glue, when it turns on and off. So yeah, there's a lot of control in that magic little controller there.
Which is great for the operator.
Yes.
Because they're just they're feeding the machine, they're pulling up the program, they're pressing go.
That's right.
It's a smart machine.
It's a complex smart machine, but made very easy for the operators.
Absolutely. And also real quick, a plug for the Retool tour that's coming up in late August. The Acura series will be featured during the Retool tour. We'll have a demo and presentation on an Acura machine, so make sure that you tune in. We'll put a link for more information about the Retool tour in the description of this video. Make sure you check it out. We'd love to have you watching along with us in late August when we go through the Bander then as well. So Kevin, thanks for demoing all this with us.
Not a problem at all.
Everyone watching, stay healthy, stay positive, and we'll see you next time.